Choosing between a secure routine and a sudden, electrifying impulse often creates a profound internal friction that demands immediate resolution. This friction manifests as a restless energy that makes even the most stable plans feel suddenly suffocating or outdated. The moon shifting through Pisces while Uranus exerts a heavy influence from Taurus triggers these unexpected emotional waves. On this day, Wednesday, January 21st, 2026, the Sun and Mercury align in Aquarius to sharpen the collective intellect toward innovation. A harmonious trine between Mars and Uranus provides the necessary drive to act on these new unconventional ideas without hesitation. Madame Zodiac observes the celestial tapestry as it weaves a pattern of rapid progress and intuitive breakthroughs. While some will ride this wave of change toward financial gain, others may find themselves trapped in a web of emotional confusion. The stars offer a masterclass in flexibility for those ready to listen to the subtle shifts in the cosmic wind. Every sign faces a unique intersection of logic and intuition that will define their success before the day ends. My dear Aries, let the fire within you find a steady rhythm today. Wednesday, January 21st, 2026, presents a fascinating paradox where your natural speed meets a wall of necessary discipline. Your ruler Mars sits at 28 degrees 31 minutes of Capricorn, demanding a strategic approach rather than a headlong rush. This placement in the final degrees of the Sea Goat suggests a culmination of professional efforts that started weeks ago. You might feel like a race car driver forced to navigate a construction zone, but this slow pace is intentional. Mars is currently forming a powerful trine to Uranus at 27 degrees 32 Taurus, sparking sudden insights into your long-term security. The precision of this degree means your actions now have lasting consequences for your reputation. The moon crosses your house 12, the one of spirituality and the subconscious, urging you to retreat into your inner sanctuary. This transit acts like a cosmic spa day for your soul, washing away the grit of daily competition. You may find that your intuition is loud enough to rival a megaphone, so listen to those quiet hunches. Try to spend 10 minutes in total silence to hear what your spirit is trying to whisper. It is a perfect time to journal about dreams that felt strangely vivid last night. The Mars sextile to Saturn at 27 degrees 39 Pisces provides the structural integrity you usually find boring but currently need. This aspect allows you to build a bridge between your deepest fears and your highest ambitions. You are essentially a cosmic architect today, drafting blueprints for a future that is both bold and stable. The sextile to Neptune adds a layer of grace to your movements, making even your most difficult tasks feel like a choreographed dance. Celestial recommendation: prioritize your mental rest over social obligations to avoid burnout. Spend time near water or simply allow yourself to daydream without guilt. For a deeper understanding, consider checking your rising sign and Venus sign as well. To stay connected to your daily horoscope, subscribe, leave a like, and turn on the notification bell. My sweet Taurus, the earth beneath your feet is vibrating with a new kind of frequency. The dawn of Wednesday, January 21st, 2026, brings a sense of collective purpose that pulls you out of your comfortable shell. Your ruler Venus is currently at 4 degrees 59 minutes of Aquarius, shifting your focus toward the unconventional and the communal. You might find yourself attracted to people or ideas that would usually seem too eccentric for your refined tastes. This placement in Aquarius encourages you to value intellectual connection over mere physical comfort right now. Venus is moving through the early degrees, suggesting a fresh start in how you perceive your social value. Even your morning coffee might taste a bit more avant-garde as you contemplate your place in the world. The moon crosses your house 11, the one of the collective and friendships, highlighting your role within your tribe. You are the glue holding the group together, even if you feel like you'd rather be napping on a velvet sofa. This is an excellent time to reach out to a collaborator who shares your vision for a better future. Try attending a meeting or a digital forum where you can contribute your practical wisdom to a larger cause. Uranus, the planet of revolution, is currently retrograde in your sign at 27 degrees 32 minutes, forming a harmonious sextile to Saturn. This configuration allows you to modernize your life without throwing away the foundations you have worked so hard to build. You are essentially upgrading your internal software while keeping the hardware you trust. Mars in Capricorn is also lending you a hand with a trine, giving you the stamina of a marathon runner to finish a project. This day will be particularly favorable for community organizing and networking. Daily advice: embrace the digital tools at your disposal to streamline your social life. Don't be afraid to voice an opinion that goes against the grain if it feels authentic to you. To gain a more complete picture, the rising sign and Venus sign can add useful context. If you want to keep receiving your daily horoscope, subscribing and hitting the bell really helps. My lovely Geminis, your mind is a kaleidoscope of brilliant possibilities today. Wednesday, January 21st, 2026, places your professional life under a cosmic microscope, revealing details you previously missed. Your ruler Mercury is conjunct the Sun at 1 degree 20 minutes of Aquarius, illuminating your thoughts with sudden clarity. This conjunction acts like a high-speed internet connection for your brain, allowing you to process information at a staggering rate. You are in a phase of mental rebirth, where old communication patterns are being replaced by innovative strategies. Because Mercury is in Aquarius, your words carry the weight of the future, so speak with intention. You might find yourself explaining complex concepts with the ease of a seasoned professor. The moon crosses your house 10, the one of career and public reputation, putting you center stage. Your professional mask needs to be polished, as people are looking to you for direction and inspiration. This transit highlights your achievements, but it also asks if you are truly satisfied with your current path. Take a moment to update your professional profile or reach out to a mentor who can offer a new perspective. Saturn in Pisces at 27 degrees 39 minutes is squaring some of your placements, but its sextile to Uranus helps ease the tension through creative solutions. You are learning that discipline is not a cage, but a set of tracks that allows your train to move faster. The Mars trine to Uranus provides the energy to pivot your career strategy if the old one feels stagnant. Use this fluid energy to pitch an idea that felt too out there last week. This day will be particularly favorable for public speaking and professional presentations. Celestial recommendation: focus on one major task at a time to harness your current intellectual power effectively. Avoid the temptation to multitask, as the Sun-Mercury conjunction rewards deep singular focus. For extra insight, take a moment to look at your rising sign and your Venus sign. Never miss your daily horoscope again. Subscribe, like, and activate the bell. My dear Cancer, your emotional tides are pulling you toward distant and mysterious horizons. The energy of Wednesday, January 21st, 2026, encourages you to step out of your familiar tide pool and explore the deep ocean. Your ruler, the moon, is gliding through Pisces at 2 degrees 47, heightening your sensitivity and your psychic receptivity. You are like a human sponge today, soaking up the moods and vibrations of everyone around you. This lunar position in a fellow water sign creates a sense of flow that makes navigating life feel more like swimming than walking. At 2 degrees 47, the moon is still fresh in its journey through the sign of the fish, bringing a sense of renewal to your spiritual practices. You might feel a sudden urge to buy a plane ticket or sign up for a course that expands your worldview. The moon crosses your house 9, the one of travel and higher learning, expanding your mental and physical boundaries. This is the perfect time to explore philosophies that challenge your current beliefs and offer a broader perspective. You could find great joy in researching a culture different from your own or starting a book that is outside your usual genre. Your intuition is your best compass right now, guiding you toward experiences that will nourish your soul. Jupiter, your traditional ruler of the 9th, is retrograde in your sign at 18 degrees 37, asking you to look inward for the growth you seek. This internal expansion is supported by the Mars sextile to Saturn, giving you the emotional resilience to face old memories. The Sun and Mercury in Aquarius are also pushing you to think about your shared resources in a more logical, detached way. Ideal moment for deep meditation thanks to the harmonious lunar aspect to Neptune. Daily advice: trust your gut feelings when it comes to long-term plans, even if they seem illogical to others. Document your insights, as they may become the foundation for a future adventure. For a deeper understanding, consider checking your rising sign and Venus sign as well. To stay connected to your daily horoscope, subscribe, leave a like, and turn on the notification bell. My cherished Leos, the spotlight is shifting from the external stage to the inner sanctum of your heart. Wednesday, January 21st, 2026, demands a transformation that is less about roar and more about deep, silent alchemy. Your ruler, the Sun, has just entered Aquarius at 1 degree 27, highlighting your need for independence and objective truth. This shift into your opposite sign can feel like looking into a mirror that shows you parts of yourself you usually ignore. The Sun is currently conjunct Mercury, making this an incredibly potent day for serious conversations about your partnerships. You are learning that true power comes from collaboration and shared vision rather than solo dominance. Your natural charisma is still there, but it is now filtered through a lens of intellectual cool. The Moon crosses your house 8, the one of transformation and shared mysteries, diving into the depths of your psyche. This is a day for clearing out emotional cobwebs and facing truths that have been lurking in the shadows. You might find yourself dealing with financial matters like taxes or inheritances, or perhaps just deep emotional debts. Use this energy to let go of a grudge that has been weighing you down like a heavy cloak. The Mars trine to Uranus is particularly helpful for you, as it provides the courage to break a habit that no longer serves your growth. Saturn in Pisces is also lending a hand, offering the structure needed to handle intense emotional releases. You are essentially a lion learning to swim in the deep waters of intimacy, and the stars say you are doing a magnificent job. This day will be particularly favorable for psychological healing and financial planning. Celestial recommendation: be honest with yourself about your financial dependencies and take steps toward total autonomy. A quiet conversation with a partner about shared goals will yield surprising results. To gain a more complete picture, the rising sign and Venus sign can add useful context. If you want to keep receiving your daily horoscope, subscribing and hitting the bell really helps.
My beloved Virgos, your attention to detail is becoming a bridge to deeper connection today. The stars on Wednesday, January 21st, 2026, focus on the delicate dance of your closest relationships. Your ruler, Mercury, is at 1 degree 20 of Aquarius, conjunct the Sun, which sharpens your analytical mind to a razor's edge. This alignment allows you to see the logic behind people's behavior, making it easier to navigate complex social dynamics. You might find yourself organizing not just your desk, but the very way you communicate with those you love. Because Mercury is in an air sign, you are less focused on the physical chores and more on the intellectual harmony of your environment. You are essentially the cosmic librarian today, filing away ideas and insights with incredible speed. The Moon crosses your house 7, the one of the couple and partnerships, highlighting your need for balance. You are seeing yourself through the eyes of others, which can be both illuminating and a bit humbling. This transit is perfect for resolving a long-standing disagreement through calm, rational dialogue. Try to see the we instead of the me in every situation you encounter today. Saturn in your house of partnerships is forming a sextile to Uranus, suggesting that a traditional relationship might need a modern update. Mars in Capricorn is trining Uranus, giving you the practical energy to implement changes in your daily routine that benefit your partner too. You are finding that when you organize your life, you create more space for love to breathe. This day will be particularly favorable for mediation and contract negotiations. Daily advice: listen more than you speak, as the other person has a key piece of the puzzle you are trying to solve. Your patience rivals that of a yogi in traffic today, so use it to your advantage. For extra insight, take a moment to look at your rising sign and your Venus sign. Never miss your daily horoscope again. Subscribe, like, and activate the bell.
My lovely Libras, your pursuit of harmony is taking a practical and healthy turn this Wednesday. January 21st, 2026 invites you to reorganize your daily rhythms to better serve your physical well-being. Your ruler Venus is positioned at 4 degrees 59 minutes of Aquarius, encouraging you to find beauty in the unconventional and the structured. You might find yourself drawn to modern art or innovative ways of decorating your workspace. This Venusian energy in Aquarius makes you value freedom within your relationships more than usual. You are realizing that a little bit of distance can actually bring you closer to those you care about. Your sense of style might take a futuristic turn today, so don't be afraid to experiment with your look. The Moon crosses your house 6, the one of health and daily service, making you very aware of your body's needs. This is the ideal day to start a new wellness routine or finally tackle that pile of administrative tasks. You might feel a surge of satisfaction from checking things off your to-do list with surgical precision.
Remember to drink plenty of water, as the moon in Pisces can make you more prone to dehydration or fluid retention. The Mars sextile to Saturn gives you the discipline to stick to a new habit, even when the initial excitement fades. Uranus in Taurus is also influencing your house of shared resources, suggesting a breakthrough in how you manage your time and energy. You are finding a way to be productive without sacrificing your inner peace. Ideal moment for organizing your digital files, thanks to the Mercury-Sun conjunction. Celestial recommendation: focus on small incremental changes to your diet or exercise routine rather than a total overhaul. Even your morning coffee can feel it's your day if you enjoy it in total mindfulness. For a deeper understanding, consider checking your rising sign and Venus sign as well. To stay connected to your daily horoscope, subscribe, leave a like, and turn on the notification bell.
My beloved Scorpios, your creative fire is burning with a steady and purposeful intensity. Wednesday, January 21st, 2026, allows you to channel your deep passions into something tangible and enduring. Your ruler Mars is at 28 degrees 31 minutes of Capricorn, providing you with an incredible amount of focused ambition. This placement in a fellow Earth sign grounds your intensity, making you a formidable force in any creative or romantic pursuit. You are not just dreaming, you are building the foundations for your most cherished projects. Mars is forming a trine to Uranus at 27 degrees 32 minutes Taurus, which could bring a sudden spark of inspiration that changes your creative direction. The precision of these late degrees suggests you are reaching a mastery level in a skill you've been practicing. The moon crosses your house 5, the one of creativity and pleasure, urging you to play and express yourself. This transit acts like a green light for your artistic impulses, so don't hold back your unique vision. You might find that your interactions with children or romantic interests are particularly fluid and intuitive today. It is a wonderful time to start a hobby that allows you to lose yourself in the process of making something beautiful. Saturn in Pisces is sextiling Uranus, helping you to structure your creative outbursts into something that can actually be shared with the world. Neptune's sextile to Mars adds a touch of magic to your actions, making you feel like you are being guided by an invisible hand. You are the master of your own transformation today, turning leaden obstacles into golden opportunities. This day will be particularly favorable for artistic expression and romantic gestures. Daily advice: allow yourself to be vulnerable in your creative work, as that is where your true power lies. The stars advise putting your phone in airplane, cosmic mode, to focus on your masterpiece. To gain a more complete picture, the rising sign and Venus sign can add useful context. If you want to keep receiving your daily horoscope, subscribing and hitting the bell really helps.
My dear Sagittarius, your quest for meaning is bringing you back to the roots of your soul. The energy of Wednesday, January 21st, 2026, focuses on your domestic sphere and the foundations of your security. Your ruler Jupiter is retrograde at 18 degrees 37 minutes of Cancer, pulling your attention toward family history and emotional foundations. This inward journey is not a setback, but a necessary exploration of the baggage you've been carrying on your travels. You are learning that true freedom starts with a stable heart and a sense of belonging. The retrograde motion suggests you are revisiting a family matter that requires a more compassionate perspective. You might find yourself looking through old photographs or reconnecting with a relative who has a story to tell. The moon crosses your house 4, the one of family and the home, making you crave comfort and sanctuary. Your home is your temple today, and you might feel the urge to cleanse its energy or rearrange the furniture. This is an excellent time for deep conversations with housemates or family members about long-term living arrangements. Use this lunar energy to nurture yourself with a home-cooked meal that reminds you of your childhood. The Sun and Mercury in Aquarius are encouraging you to think about your community as an extension of your family. Mars in Capricorn provides the practical drive to fix something in your physical environment that has been broken for a while. You are finding the balance between your need for adventure and your need for a safe place to land. Ideal moment for a family reunion or a quiet night in, thanks to the Pisces moon. Celestial recommendation: spend time grounding yourself in your physical space to recharge your adventurous spirit. A small change in your home environment will lead to a big shift in your mood. For extra insight, take a moment to look at your rising sign and your Venus sign. Never miss your daily horoscope again. Subscribe, like, and activate the bell.
My sweet Capricorn, your worlds are carrying more weight and wisdom than you realize today. Wednesday, January 21st, 2026, highlights your ability to communicate complex ideas with absolute authority. Your ruler Saturn is at 27 degrees 39 minutes of Pisces, softening your usual rigid edges with a touch of spiritual intuition. You are finding that discipline doesn't always have to be hard. Sometimes it is as fluid as water. Saturn is currently sextile Uranus in Taurus, allowing you to innovate your long-term plans without losing your grip on reality. This aspect is like having a seasoned mentor who is also a tech genius guiding your every move. You are in a unique position to bridge the gap between the old ways and the new frontier. The moon crosses your house 3, the one of communication and short trips, making your mental environment very active. You might find yourself busy with emails, calls, or short errands that keep you moving throughout the day. This transit is excellent for writing, teaching, or any activity that requires you to share your knowledge with others. Try to be mindful of your tone, as the Pisces moon can make people more sensitive to your words than usual. Mars is currently in your sign at 28 degrees 31 minutes, giving you a massive boost of physical energy and determination. The sextile from Mars to your ruler Saturn ensures that this energy is directed toward productive and lasting goals. You are the architect of your own destiny today, and the blueprints you draw now are built to last a lifetime. This day will be particularly favorable for writing, publishing, and local networking. Daily advice: use your heightened intuition to read between the lines of every message you receive. A short walk in nature will help clear your mind and spark a brilliant new idea. For a deeper understanding, consider checking your rising sign and Venus sign as well. To stay connected to your daily horoscope, subscribe, leave a like, and turn on the notification bell. My lovely Aquarius, the cosmic spotlight is shining directly on your unique and brilliant self. Wednesday, January 21st, 2026, marks a significant moment for your personal values and your financial future. Your ruler Uranus is retrograde at 27 degrees 32 minutes of Taurus, continuing its long-term project of revolutionizing your relationship with the material world. This retrograde period is a time for internalizing the changes you've made and ensuring they align with your core identity. You are learning that true security comes from within, not from the number in your bank account. Uranus is forming a powerful trine to Mars in Capricorn, giving you the stamina to see through a radical change in your career or finances. The Sun and Mercury in your sign at 1 degree are also giving you a fresh burst of mental clarity and self-expression. The moon crosses your house 2, the one of finances and self-worth, making you very aware of your resources. This is a day to look at your budget with a creative eye and find new ways to increase your abundance. You might feel a sudden urge to invest in something that reflects your futuristic vision or your humanitarian values. Remember that you are your greatest asset, so invest in your own skills and education today. The Sun-Mercury conjunction in your first house makes you a powerful communicator of your own needs and desires. Saturn's sextile to Uranus helps you ground your wildest ideas into a practical plan that can actually be executed. You are the visionary and the builder all at once today, a rare and potent combination. Ideal moment for financial planning or requesting a raise, thanks to the Mars-Uranus trine. Celestial recommendation: take a moment to appreciate the unique talents that only you bring to the table. Don't be afraid to ask for what you are worth in a professional setting. To gain a more complete picture, the rising sign and Venus sign can add useful context. If you want to keep receiving your daily horoscope, subscribing and hitting the bell really helps.
My beloved Pisces, the universe is whispering your name in the language of dreams and intuition. Wednesday, January 21st, 2026, places you at the center of the cosmic flow as the moon moves through your sign. Your ruler Neptune is currently in your sign, receiving a supportive sextile from Mars in Capricorn. This aspect provides the practical energy needed to turn your spiritual visions into a concrete reality. You are not just floating in the ether, you are anchoring your dreams into the physical world with grace and determination. The moon is also in your sign at 2 degrees 47, heightening your emotional awareness and your connection to the collective unconscious. You might feel like you are tuned into a frequency that others can't quite hear yet. The moon crosses your house 1, the one of identity and self-image, making this a day of personal renewal. You are the main character of the Zodiac today, and your presence has a profound impact on everyone you meet. This is a beautiful time to change your appearance or simply show the world a more authentic version of yourself. Your intuition is your superpower right now, so trust your first impressions and your gut feelings.
Saturn at 27 degrees 39 minutes of your sign is forming a sextile to Uranus, helping you to structure your life in a way that allows for more freedom. This configuration suggests that by taking responsibility for your path, you actually gain more independence. You are learning that boundaries are not walls, but the banks of a river that guide your energy toward the sea. This day will be particularly favorable for personal branding and spiritual growth. Daily advice: lead with your heart and let your logic follow its lead for the best results today. Even your morning coffee can feel it's your day if you drink it with a sense of pure presence. For extra insight, take a moment to look at your rising sign and your Venus sign. Never miss your daily horoscope again. Subscribe, like, and activate bell.
Wednesday, January 21st, 2026, unfolds as a day where the collective focus shifts toward merging intuitive depth with structural innovation. The moon in Pisces softens the sharp edges of the Sun and Mercury in Aquarius, creating a bridge between logic and emotion. A significant trine between Mars and Uranus provides a steady flow of energy for those seeking to break free from outdated patterns. This celestial alignment highlights the tension between maintaining traditional security and embracing a more liberated digital future. The day places a heavy emphasis on the value of clear communication within professional and personal networks. Madame Zodiac perceives a rare moment of equilibrium where the drive for progress is balanced by a profound need for spiritual meaning. The final outcome of these transits rests on the ability to remain flexible while staying anchored in one's personal truth. A deeper understanding of these cosmic forces is available to those who choose to follow the daily path of the stars.